Hello, welcome to my radio and television station, and I'm Kadri. Here comes the local news. On July 18th, in Hanoi, Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the National Assembly, the President, the government, and the Central Committee of Vietnam Violent Front and Hanoi City have a solemn ceremony to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations, September 5th, 1962, September 5th, 2022, and the 45th anniversary of signing of the Vietnam-Laos Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation, July 18, 1977, July 18, 2022. Reviewing the memories of a precious friendship between the party, state, and the people of two countries, Vietnam and Laos, General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng stated that under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam and the Laos People Revolutionary Party, the people of two countries have stood shoulder to shoulder since the first days of the challenge, arduously protecting and building a social finance in each country in the context of a rapid, complex, and unpredictable developments in the world and the region. General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng said that the two parties, the two states, and the people of the two countries need to unite and strengthen cooperation further to overcome all difficulties together, continue to steadfastly aim at national independence and socialism, together do our best to protect and constantly cultivate the great friendship, special solidarity, and comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and Laos. Along with the dengue fever epidemic, viral encephalitis is also in peak season. According to the Ministry of Health, only in June, the whole country recorded 49 cases of viral encephalitis and 3 deaths. In addition, there were 3 people with meningococcal meningitis. Generally, in the first 6 months of 2022, the whole country had 110 cases of viral encephalitis, 3 deaths, and 8 cases of meningococcal meningitis. According to experts, the period from May to August every year often records an increase in encephalitis pathologies, especially Japanese encephalitis. This is considered one of the dangerous diseases with high mortality and complication rate in young children from 25 to 45%. This complication causes the person to reduce the ability to communicate, reduce or lose the ability to work, becoming a burden on the family and society. Doctors recommend that parents take their children to get all kinds of vaccines against encephalitis, meningitis, such as Japanese encephalitis vaccines, pneumococcal vaccine, 6-in-1 vaccine. Facing the situation that the COVID-19 epidemic is breaking out again in a number of countries, including countries with more of an advanced health system with the emergence of PA4 and PA5 variants, the National Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control requires sectors, levels, and localities to absolutely not be suggestive, neglect, or lose vigilance to the epidemic, continue to achieve the goal of controlling the epidemic, not letting the outbreak flare up again. The Ministry of Health also asked local units and localities to urgently review the COVID-19 vaccination plans in the last 6 months of 2022, develop a 2023 vaccination plan and an immunization plan for children from 6 months to under 5 years old. Further, accelerate the vaccination of first dose and fourth dose for people. On July 18, Russian media quoted Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjarto as saying that the European Union had agreed on a new package of sanctions against Russia. Accordingly, 48 citizens, including one deputy prime minister and several regional heads, and 9 Russian companies were imposed restrictions. In addition, the EU will impose an embargo on gold and tighten trade in dual-use goods, further restrict government purchases and asset disposals, and ban the provision of accounting, auditing, and tax consulting services. The new restrictions do not affect energy supplies and Gazprom Bank, from which Europe pays for Russian gas supplies. The last time the EU sanctioned Russia was in early June. In particular, the EU refused to import Russian oil by sea and disconnected from SWIFT payment system by 3 more Russian credit institutions, Sberbank, Moscow Credit Bank, and Agricultural Bank of Russia. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said on July 18 that Turkey could freeze the process of Sweden and Finland joining the North Atlantic Treaty Organization (NATO) if the countries do not meet Ankara's demand. Erdogan said, if Sweden and Finland are unable to take the necessary steps to meet our demands, we will freeze this process. Turkey has a very clear position while other issues are their businesses. On May 18, Finland and Sweden applied to join NATO, but the process was blocked by Turkey. On May 28, the foreign minister of Sweden, Finland, and Turkey signed a memorandum of understanding marking the possibility of Helsinki and Stockholm joining NATO. The document confirmed cooperation between the two Nordic countries and Ankara in the fight against terrorism, including the Kurdish People Party and FETÖ organization, which Turkey considers a terrorist organization. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.